Chima is a son of a poor village organizer who had nothing in life but yet guided plots of land with his entire life. He rejected every mouth-watering offer, even when the richest man in the community, Ken Dollars, waved a black check before him. "I know how to reject food even when I'm hungry," the man said. That land was his pride, his security, his gift for Chima. But in Nigeria, does the poor man's no really mean anything? When his father died, Chima, just 19, suddenly became the man of the house. He inherited his father's organizing shop, the small family house, responsibility for his 2 sisters, and of course, the land. But before the man's body was even cold in the ground, voices rose. Umunna men, neighbors, advisors, everyone urging Chima to sell the land to give his father a befitting burial. But was it about the burial or just vultures cycling around a dead meat? Chima refused. Like his stubborn father, the land is not for sale. He would survive by his own hustle, just like his father did. But one day, returning from the shop on Nkwo Market Day, his heart nearly burst. He found workers fencing the land. Ken Dollars was behind it. Chima rushed to the Umunna, crying that goat was eating his palm frond off his head. But instead of defending him, they produced proof that his father had sold the land before dying. How can a dead man sell what he swore never to sell? At Igwe's palace, the betrayal grew deeper. Documents were produced. Witnesses from his own Umunna testified against him. Even the Igwe himself quickly declared that the land belongs to Ken Dollars. Chima asked the only sensible question: if my father sold the land, then where is the money? Silence. Not long after, he noticed new cars, new projects, and sudden wealth sprouting all over the community. Even in Igwe's palace, whose money was really spent. Helpless without the means to go to court, Chima remembered an old proverb, "Agbalaka na azani, onye jiji anakonye." He turned not to men but to the gods. On the next Afode, he went to Nnobi to see Egbe Ebelisi, the old spirit at the sacred grove. His Nnochie. The man gave him a calabash and said, "Stop crying, throw this on the land." And so he did. 7 days later, rain began falling, but not ordinary rain. One by one, those conspired to cheat Chima fell. Each demise carried the unmistakable sign of Egbe Ebelisi. Only the Igwe Obodo escaped, and whispers spread. In his palace lies an Atikpa buried with a live pig, strong enough to shield him from underhand judgments. But the message was clear. The gods had spoken. Shaking, the Igwe quickly summoned a surveyor. He arranged fresh documents for Chima, with both himself and the Umunna chairman as signatories. The land was restored, but the scars of betrayers remained. Now, here's the question. If the gods do not fight for Chima, would the land and his father's entire legacy be gone forever? And in a world where money often silences the truth, do you still believe that the gods of our land are still asleep? Tell me your opinion in the comments.